sorry, go ahead.
When we get in, who do we see to go start college? Do we see?
You should see you should always talk to your squad leader, your team leader. Say, hey, I really want to, start using some online college. My tuition assistance, and I would recommend that you all do that. Of course, sometimes depending on what unit you're in, what type of unit, where they are in the deployment process, and I'll get your question in a second. It might be a little bit more difficult. If you're an infantry unit and you guys are going out to the field, for the next 2 or 3 months, it might be difficult for you to accomplish college during that time. So there's a time and a place for everything, but I would just let them know, say ultimately, hey, my crew told me about tuition assistance, I'd like to start using it. Even if I can only take one class, I would still have to do that, the next couple months. And they should be able to work with you on that. I can't guarantee that every NCO is going to say, okay, cool. They might be like, no, but just being persistent about it, and those eventually work out. But it should be pretty easy. Yes. For what?
Yeah, free tests given to all soldiers. All you do is sign up for it. Okay? If you pass it, you get a score of 70 or above on the test. You'll actually get 3 college credits for that particular exam. So if you're good, if you're inclined with algebra, and you're like, I'm going to go take an Algebra 1 class for college, right? Go to the education center, take the Dantes or the CLEP course for algebra, you pass it, got a score of 75, boom, 3 college semester hours algebra on your transcripts.
And I would recommend not every NCO is going to be as well versed on the education opportunities. So there's always going to be somebody on post that's going to be able to help you. Go see, go to the educate. If you want to start getting your TA or start, going to college, go to the education center. If you want to, there's a lot of things that you can do on a military base that you can't. If you like to work on your car, there's places on post where they're going to give you a place. You have to rent it, but the opportunities where you can use a car lift, full access to all the tools. So even if you have a car, and let's say it's a jalopy, which is cool because I drive one, that's fine. But you want to work on it, you may not necessarily have all your tools with you, down in Georgia or down in Fort Hood, wherever you're at. You can just drive your car on post, and they'll be, even if you don't know anything about working on your car, you can, they can help you. You can take classes on how to change your brakes, change your oil. So there's pretty much on a military post, they really try to help you guys out in any way they can. Army, the ACS Center, which is the Army Community Services, and the Education Center might help you the most. Sorry, what's up?
Many AIT schools, any experience in certain military, they don't translate out directly to college credits?
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of them do. And then that'll actually, a lot of times when you complete AIT or during the course of your enlistment, they will add those courses onto your training record, it's called. And then before you get out, they'll reconcile it. Let's say you're only going to do 4 years. They'll kind of add all that stuff onto your transcript. So that way, once you transition, you'll have a transcript from the Army saying that, hey, if you did, let's say you were in the 68, you were in a medical field, they're probably going to have some type of chemistry or biology classes that would be equivalent, like intro to biology or intro to chemistry.
I got 57.
You got 57, yeah. Well, you're military intelligence too, so you do a lot of analysis, things like that.
So if I'm a military intelligence, does that translate out college credit?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you get
Everything,
at least any basic training right off the bat is usually 12 to 15 semester hours right there, and then your job training will also be semester hours. So it just depends on your job.
On top of that, any class that is college-based learning, whether it's PowerPoint or whatever, any class that is college-based learning will accumulate into transferable credits.